Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles, located right here in Mansfield, Texas. Here today to show you a really cool 2015 Toyota Tundra. It's powered by an overhead cam 5.7 liter Toyota engine. This one has the aftermarket heavy duty winch bumper. It has a RC 9500 winch. Underneath, kind of hidden, it's got tow hooks. It's got amber fog lights as well as clear fog lights. This truck came from the factory white, and underneath this gray wrap is still the white paint. So this is a wrap that was put over it. The larger fender flares were added, the Nerf bars. It's got a BDS lift kit with Fox reservoir shocks and springs and struts. We'll have more details on that in the listing. The interior is nice, it's leather. It says airbag on the side of the seat. It's got the stitching, nice looking console, Bluetooth compatible stereo, air conditioning. And these Tundras had the giant, look at the size of this door, and then look at this door. It's like a Dodge Mega Cab. It's a really long door with a lot of room. And the inside of this truck is very, very clean. This folds up. You can see the JVC amplifier. It's got rear air conditioning controls, fold down armrest. And you can see the original white paint. And this is, as I mentioned, a vinyl wrap. Got some Toyo mud terrains, open countries, and these are 35-inch 1250s. You can see the Fox shocks on the rear, dual exhaust. It's got a spare tire mounted in the rear with a rack, receiver hitch. And as far as flaws, there are some dents right here in the bumper. Not terrible, but it's there. The beauty of the wrap is it protects the paint. There's a couple nicks right here. There's one right here on the door. There's a few here on the edge. There's one little wear place on the seat right here. You can see it. But overall, it's really very, very nice. Got 126,825 on the clock. I believe that's the fog lights for the front bumper. I'll show you the engine compartment. These engines have logged, some of them over 300,000 and 400,000 miles. Here's the Fox Race Series strut on this side. Basically coilover shock with a big stabilizer bar. Call it a I-Force 5.7 liter V-8. Very clean in the engine bay. Analog brakes, of course power brakes. 30-month warranty on the battery. Very, very well maintained truck with a bunch of money spent on it. Drives really good. The mud terrain tires do make some noise. Just the nature of the beast. And yeah, that switch that I flipped, that's the fog lights that are recessed into the bumper. It's got a roof rack on the top where you can put a canoe, surfboard, whatever you want. A lot of people use these for overlanding, and they put rooftop tents on them. It's kind of set up like a little desert runner. But it's a cool truck. It's brought to you by Texas Best Used Motorcycles. We're located in Mansfield, Texas. We can ship it anywhere in the USA or anywhere in the world. Get a view of the dash from the passenger seat. Headliner's in very good shape. It's got a rear window defroster. That's how that seat folds up. Gets you a lot of cargo space. The carpet back here is amazingly clean. I just don't think anybody rode back here. I think it was just one guy driving his truck. If you wanted to pull the wrap off, you'd have a white truck. We'll take it down the street here while I got this video running. I'm gonna turn these fog lights off. And these automatic transmissions, I'm not sure if they're a 4-speed or a 6-speed automatic. Looks like the next synthetic oil change is due at 129 and it's got 126 on it. So the guy maintained it. Flower Mound, Texas at Christian Brothers Service Center. The exhaust has a mellow tone to it. It's not real loud, but you can tell you're driving a V8. It's very smooth. It's got good power. And I don't know if you've ever done your homework on the BDS suspension. They actually engineer their stuff to not only raise the height of the truck, but more importantly to preserve the ride quality. So even with the larger tires, it still has a good ride quality for a lifted truck. And Fox shocks are premium. They also have a reservoir, so if you got off in some whoop-de-doos or in the desert, it keeps the shocks cool so they maintain their dampening. They don't wash out because they get hot. But yeah, it's a really smooth engine. Toyota really builds a great motor. I mean, this truck's probably still got about half of its life used and the other half remaining. Transmission smooth as silk. Nice, easy power steering. You see the tachometer with the shifts. Certainly not putting my foot into it. I'm gonna roll the window up because you can hear the tires a little bit. But that's the nature of a mud terrain tire. It's got an aggressive lug on it. And when everybody's stuck in the field and you're getting right through it, then you appreciate having noisy tires on the road. Because you can get out of the mud if you get in it. There's 55 miles an hour. But I'm Bronco Bob, wishing you happy trails. We can ship this truck anywhere in the USA or anywhere in the world. Give us a call if you want a cool Tundra with a bunch of extras. Have a great day. I'm Bronco Bob, wishing you happy trails.